Uh, and muted us.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, chat, what are we doing?
Oh, you gotta. Oh god. Oh, I'm screwing everything up.
Where's this controller?
In the living room. I gotta go find it.
Anywhere?
Huh? In the living room.
In the living room.
I'm taking that overlay off.
Why?
Because it shows that we're watching The Matrix still. Okay, now it's just not working. See?
It just says Matrix. And I can be naked. We're in a Matrix.
We are in a Matrix. Let me pull this closer because it's probably really far away.
I can't tell what makes this line on my face.
It's your bone.
It's my bone, but like, why is it so defined? It's gotta be like a combination of different things. Because it's not on this side. Oh, no, it is.
You just have a strong...
I have cheekbone, man.
I can't remember. Well, what are we doing?
I'll speedrun GTA 3. I'm getting good at that. I did a really good run today. I feel like I can not mess up a run on stream. It probably isn't going to be the best, but it's not going to be the worst.
Okay. Oh, actually, we'll watch the trailers first.
Yeah. You gotta find this controller anyway.
Yeah, I do.
You know, that's really what's going to help us, you know?
A controller?
Well, yeah, that, but also for the stream is that this is real right now. We're real people streaming. We're not streamers. We're just real people streaming. Streamers got their whole... It's all set up. It's like... This is what it used to be.
What am I...
You're typing in games, man.
Games?
Games.com.
So I told Nick about it.
Shut up, Nick.
He's not here. He won't respond to any...
He's somewhere.
He won't respond to any of my texts. My hair. Every time I look on camera, I don't think it. I gotta figure.
You know how like I'm having an existential crisis, but you're not. I don't have self-esteem issues. You win some, you lose some, I guess.
Messed up.
Who is that guy?
That's Jeff Keighley.
Oh my god.
You forgot?
I never knew what he looked like. I know what he sounds like. Was Dead Island 2 finally happening?
Yeah. I'm trying to find like
Lords of the Fallen. There's another Lords of the Fallen.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Well, we can watch that trailer. Actually, we can't. Pretty sure there was DMCA music. You know what? We'll do it anyways.
If we talk over it, is it really a issue then?
I don't know.
Goat Simulator 3, but the second one never happened.
You hear that?
I don't hear it at all. I heard nothing there for a minute. What are you playing?
What is playing music?
I don't know.
Or what is playing sound?
One of these 70,000 tabs, probably.
Who's that? Dead? Yeah. That's why they made this. Him the...
EA Sports. It's in the game. That's playing music.
Huh?
Whatever's going on here, night mode. Playing music. It's pretty lit.
So we're gonna watch... Catching up on Gamescom trailers, even though I already watched all of them. From opening night live.
like I'm being instructed to do. Drink.
I have to separate that. You bought more than one?
Yeah, I always buy 2 drinks. Why would I buy a drink? What am I gonna drink after I'm done with my first one?
Oh. I'm not an expert.
I wish we were sponsored. So I could just start.
Can we get sponsored by
literally anything?
I'm holding it up, but they can't see this. Mountain Dew. Taco Bell.
Pepsi.
Taco Bell. Hit us up.
Nah, dude, we gotta go bigger. PepsiCo. The entirety of PepsiCo, please sponsor us.
You're asking for a lot.
If you don't ask for a lot, you'll only receive a little.
I don't have any
Any
browser captures.
You've added a browser source. Browser sources let you display a web page from the internet. Oh. Who's that? Sephiroth?
No.
Is that? Who is it?
Zemnis.
Which one's Sephiroth?
He's not up there.
That's Goofy up there.
They can't see us anymore.
So Dune's getting a game?
Yeah. Or they can see us, but they can see the very bottom.
Yeah. We go at the very bottom.
Where's our video capture? Right there. Why is that? Oh, now we're too high up. Nope.
What are you attempting to do?
This.
Ooh.
Why are you like this? I'm watching it like this. Oh, it's going now.
Cringe.
Gone. I hope that looks fine. Sure, we'll go with it. Can you hear it?
Yeah. Not in-game footage.
Of course not.
Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration.
Damn. What is this gonna be?
You'll see. You won't be interested in it at all.
I didn't even see that in the movie.
Huh?
I didn't even see that.
Did you watch the movie?
It was not that one, but not in the movie.
And through me.
Yeah, it was.
And when it has gone past, I will turn the
It's gonna be Assassin's Creed, but dude,
No, it's actually nothing like that.
Only I will remain.
it's a top-down real-time strategy game. That's not showing me anything. Open world survival?
MMO.
What? Well, yeah. Okay. What else could they do?
Well, so my thing, I'm curious as to what they're gonna do with this, because with it being an MMO, are they just gonna have you play as Paul Atreides, which would be weird, because it's an MMO. So everyone will be playing as Paul Atreides.
You'll probably just be playing as whatever character you want to be playing as.
That's what I was
and
thinking.
you
What
can
are they gonna do?
join the different groups.
That's what I'm saying. I was curious if they're gonna do like. Oh, you're right. They'll probably do because it's the whole thing is protecting the spice.
Yeah.
So you might have like the Fremen, then
The Kwisatz
Atreides,
or whatever the hell it's called.
and then I guess no, technically the Atreides kingdom doesn't exist anymore by this point, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then the Harkonnens.
Yeah.
I think I mean it's a no. It'll probably die really quickly though, since it's survival.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Because and one thing is like it's survival, so I'm thinking instantly think Minecraft or Rust and stuff, but Arrakis is a desert world.
You got to really try hard to survive there.
Yeah, they're struggling for water. How are they gonna be a survival?
Getting the water.
Whatever. Moving on. Sonic.
Another Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah, but this one's actually story. It's not like whatever they were doing. Cement. That is not what they said. That was a little really like open. Okay, that looks open world, but for a second there, it was not at all. My bad.
Oh no, they got Amy.
No, that was not Amy. That she's like in the Matrix.
He really said, "Alright, I'm gonna run it." This looks bad, but all Sonic games look bad, honestly. The only one I ever played and liked was Shadow the Hedgehog.
Never played any of. No, that's not true. I've played some of them. I've never played Shadow.
You have to go immediately. Oh man, that's a boss right there.
Oh, I just thought about this. Buble, if you decide to randomly, because we're so special to you, watch back the VOD, I got a haircut, you can't talk trash anymore.
No, they still can. You
We
still
still gotta figure something out.
Look like Harry Potter looking at us.
Ron Weasley.
Yeah, that.
This
That's just
game's
racist.
Why haven't I been doing it full screen the entire time?
Because you just decided, you said, we're watching it like this.
Well, I didn't want to like cover up too much, but now I think about it, I don't care.
What is this?
The sand is memories.
Some game called Atlas Fallen.
Memories of our past. When gods walked this world. And our heroes stood.
Hello,
once.
Father.
Fine.
But the gods' vanity grew. And in their struggle, we were cast away. Only remnants of these stories remain.
Remnants.
We don't have to watch this one. I kind of don't care about this game.
Hold on now.
Broken world.
My bad.
Oh no, the bridge is out. What are they gonna do? Oh, yeah, it's the force. Cringe. Skip.
Okay,
Get
the
it
next one.
out of here. Cringe. You're just gonna bring the bridge back? Come on.
Alright, so this one might
Blood and gore.
have DMCA.
So it's just So is it another Lords of the Fallen?
Yeah, it's a sequel.
A sequel that's just called Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah.
Oh, the Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah, they added the. I've never heard of it before.
What, Lords of the Fallen?
Mm-hmm.
It's a Souls-like.
I'm aware of it now. Like I've.
Okay.
But.
I think it was like beginner Souls or whatever. I tried playing it. I wasn't a big fan. That was cool.
That's a hand.
But now, eons later, the fallen god's influence pervades the world again, corrupting even sworn enemies. Join his accursed lords of the fallen and damn humanity.
I'm gonna have to lower the camera just so you can be in frame since you keep like sliding
Look, okay,
down.
it's the chair.
I mean, when I saw that model design, I definitely instantly thought Dark Souls. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, mother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
Save us.
Tell your children
please.
not to walk my way.
You're gonna make it work.
What they say, mother.
Are you trying to do a cover?
It's a cover now.
Okay, it's a cover.
Yeah. That looks like a Star Wars villain.
Not at all. I mean, the 4 arms, I guess you could say it's Grievous.
It looks like a Sith warrior from the Old Republic.
Oh.
That kind of looks like a Locust from Gears of War.
You say this like I'm supposed to know what this stuff is.
Aren't you the gamer?
No.
We're a gaming streaming channel, but yet neither one of us are
Neither
actual
of us?
gamers. Not about to see your light. Gonna find hell with me. I can show you what it's like. Oh, they didn't do the... That was misuse. They wasted their money on that. If they're not even gonna do that. PlayStation. Alright, is that everything?
That was all the interest.
Alright, I need you to type in a game that I actually have interest in. AEW Fight Forever.
Was there a trailer?
There's new gameplay.
Oh.
Let's see what you think of this.
Is that his name? Is now. THQ Nordic.
Yeah, they that's a big thing with THQ and Ukes did a lot of the older wrestling games like Here Comes the Pain and stuff with WWE. So people are really excited for this. And that Kenny Omega has his hands on the production of the game, and he's saying it's gonna, he's a wrestler. I mean, that's him. You'll see him. You'll see him modeled in the game. His whole thing, and they want this to feel like the wrestling games of the Nintendo 64 era. So the WWF No Mercies and stuff, and visually it looks like that.
Yeah.
So visually don't expect anything stunning like the 2K games. It's very stylistic and cartoony almost. Yeah, I have not seen past like the first 30 seconds of this.
Hmm.
So we will be experiencing this gameplay together as somebody who has played wrestling games and knows AEW and somebody who just knows games.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what our opinions are on this.
Why I was mentioning THQ Nordic is I don't know. You know they got bought by Embracer Group.
I knew they got bought, but I didn't know who bought them.
Well, Embracer Group just bought 3 other studios. The fourth one that they haven't announced yet. And all of Lord of the Rings. They just own all the rights to Lord of the Rings now.
The games or the movies?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
I thought New Line owned them.
Huh?
I thought New Line Cinema owned
They
Lord
just
of the Rings.
yeah, they just Embracer just bought it.
Huh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And they're working on some game. They're gonna make some, Lord of the
Classic
Rings game.
THQ logo. No classic Ukes logo though. Sad. It's crazy that CM Punk is actually going to be in the game.
Mm-hmm. Is this DMCA? Probably.
No idea.
We'll see it. We'll find out later.
They need the exposure. They shouldn't take anybody's videos now.
I mean, personally, I've never expected anything when it comes to graphics of wrestling games.
I mean, have you said the 2K games have
Okay.
set the bar pretty high with graphics and everything? You can fast forward a little bit.
Huh?
You can fast forward a little bit through, like, they're actually just talking about this.
I understand, but I'm finding something that has better quality.
I mean, that's the only... It's the only one. My thing is, like, I'm fine with the stylization of the character models, but they look weird.
Yeah.
Their hands look bigger they look disproportionate. Like, we got Aubrey over here. Look at how big her hands.
She does have really big hands.
Kenny's looks fine,
Yeah,
but Adam Cole's looks... Eh. What's funny is Adam Cole is not that big in real life. He is skinny. I'm probably going to watch AEW tonight.
Mm-hmm.
See if CM Punk walks out from the company.
Do we have to watch all of this?
We don't have to watch all of it.
Okay.
Just, I want to see enough of the gameplay to kind of get our opinions on it. It's also still a work in progress, I guess.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll... The animations...
His hand just went through his head.
The animations kind of look a little...
Did his hand separate from his body? I don't know.
It didn't look like it did. Stayed down for quite a long time.
Oh, so this was at Gamescom? That's what they just said.
I don't know.
What
That was a
else?
good kick.
Those are his catchphrases.
That was a good kick out animation. It's Adam Cole, baby. Boom. It's all games. I mean, it looks... I guess as an arcade style and more... Probably playing it will be a lot more fun than just looking at it.
I mean, I'm down to play it whenever it comes out. If you get it.
I do want it. I don't. My biggest thing right now is I don't know if I'm going to pay full price for it.
That's fair.
But
Always pirate it.
bro,
I
pirate the
didn't.
stream.
Huh?
Pirate the stream.
What?
Is that a thing?
No?
Can you pirate someone's stream?
I don't know.
Do you hear the rumor that Pirates of the Caribbean 6 is happening?
Mm.
That's a big thing.
You see that they're almost done with the new National Treasure script.
Yeah,
Script.
yeah.
Just
I think someone posted about that.
yeah.
I think it
They're
was
gonna
me.
send it to Nick Cage.
I think it was me who posted that.
Huh? I didn't see it from you.
You need to get your Nicolas Cage news from me, man. If you wanna find hell with me, mother. Oh, he did the dragon suplex, I think is what it's called.
That?
Yeah.
That happened so fast.
Oh, he does it freaking fast as hell, dude. It's actually absurd how fast he does it.
Mm.
Alright, I'm taking over the stream real quick. Escape out of this, go back to YouTube. Go up to just type in AEW. Enter. Go to their page. Videos. Scroll. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Go to this match. Do the thing.
Where?
Like,
To the
I don't
end?
know, not the end. I think he does it fairly early. I just wanted you to make it full screen.
Oh, you want to make it full screen?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. He tried on him, didn't get it, and then I think he takes it the worst, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I had a conversation with a dude at work. He was wearing an AEW shirt, and I asked him, I was like, "What do you think of Kenny's return?"
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Oh, dude, it was amazing." I'm like, "What do you think of the shirt and everything?" Because he's wearing the shirt, and he's like talking about how he has all this athletic tape, and he has to do like 3 to 4 sessions of physical therapy a day,
Hmm.
and everything. I'm like, what is he hiding with that shirt? Do you think he has like scars and shit from surgery? Do you think he's actually holding his body together
I
right
don't. Well, like, what happened with him?
now? Just years of wrestling at
Uh,
the style he does. The thing with these wrestlers is they wrestle with a style that's very dangerous but very flashy. So it's very fun to watch,
mm-hmm.
but damn if it isn't hurting their bodies way faster than like older wrestlers. There's a reason like old school wrestlers could probably still wrestle today as long as they're in decent shape, but
Mm-hmm.
then these guys are like retiring at 30, which I think most of them are around 30 right now.
This looks so boring.
Well, wrestling in general.
I just can't. It's so.
Hold up. Go to the middle here. I want to see this knee. This knee that I
Where?
actually think knocked this guy out. Uh, keep going. Keep
That it?
going. No. Keep going. That was a dive. Keep going. Keep going. Go to there.
Dude.
Because it was a, I can't remember the dude's name, but the guy wearing a mask. Keep going. Okay, I think this is the sequence. Because he's gonna go over there, Kenny's gonna hit a V trigger, and it's gonna like knock him the fuck.
Trigger.
Yeah. It's named after a video.
That?
Well, I mean,
Oh.
that is a V trigger, but he does to one in the corner, and I think it actually knocks him the fuck out. Because dude is slumped over. Like, sometimes, like, they're, like, selling is a big part of wrestling, but this dude is,
Actually dead.
like,
He's gone.
yeah, I think he's actually knocked out. Especially because he tries to lift him up,
Yeah.
and it's, like, all
It's
him.
all
It's all
dead
Kenny
weight.
just lifting him up.
That's dead weight there. Well, he's good now.
I don't think he's good. I think he just stopped being unconscious. But yeah,
He
man,
was gone. He was out.
I love wrestling. Wrestling's the greatest. But yeah,
That it?
yeah. I mean, that's all I got.
I keep forgetting that I can't like lean all the way back because I'll run it.
I can't lean all the way back either, else I get fucking yelled at by the producer.
You aren't leaning back. You're going
Yeah, I'm leaning down.
to ring of fire.
Down, down, down in the burning ring of fire.
I was hoping if we didn't say burning, maybe they wouldn't hunt us down. You can't. You won't. They won't get you for quoting something. I hope. I'm not like an expert.
Did you hear?
Nope.
Rockstar has hurt their public image once again.
Why?
They copyright striked the original developer of the first Grand Theft Auto. For a video of him explaining the production. They copyright striked the fucking creator of their franchise.
Look, now I'm slapped down. Look what you did. Alright, so we're gonna play. You'll be doing GTA.
Ooh.
Are you doing GTA?
Ooh. Yeah. You can watch if you have questions. I can answer.
We gotta get a timer on here though.
Yeah.
Uh.
Live split. I don't know how that works though.
Huh?
Live split is what everybody uses, but I've never actually streamed this game, so
we have to download it right now. I'm not gonna deal with putting like. In the future, we'll do, I'll get it set up.
Yeah, fair.
Now we'll just do a timer. Timer speedrun.
Live split.
Not a timer. Stopwatch.
Stopwatch on screen.
Stopwatch speedrun. What?
Online stopwatch. Get the fuck off. Ow. Ow. Ow.
What? I'm not even sure if it's connected to my computer anymore. I'm turned on.
Cringe
You
comp.
sit here?
Cringe comp. We do cringe comps.
Like of us?
Yeah.
Are we
Just
that?
all
We have that
it's all
cringy.
footage of Nick. Hey guys, it's me, Jacob Cage. Back at it again with the streaming. I hope I don't absolutely fuck up this thing that I did.
Dude, the Xbox has a built-in capture card.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I knew that. Yeah, it doesn't have to, but it can't capture that much.
It can probably only capture the Xbox itself.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I think like the new one, the Series X has a capture card too, but it's like it can only do so much. What do you mean?
And not with the mouse, but you know how the knob on the side of the monitor? Stop. Go over, down. Source. Already up there. HDMI. Okay. Now go back. Actually, no. Nope, I can't go back.
Remote.
Huh?
I need a
I
remote.
know. Controller? I'll get you one, but we gotta.
Give me one now.
There's other things we gotta do first. Hey, chat. Let me go. You capture. Okay.
Okay.
You're active. Alright. Wait.
Our fight tonight.
This. This is about
There ain't no batteries in this, bro. There ain't no batteries in this. Ain't even got a back to it.
No.
There ain't no batteries in it, bro. What? This man really brought me a controller twice with no batteries in it. And then he brought the back, but no batteries.
We'll do this for now and I'll figure find one.
Batteries.
Oh wait, and I'll go find some.
Bro, cringe comp.
No, I bought some. I don't know.
Cringy. That's not my name. I fight forever, baby. And I got a da vida, baby. This shit's still loading.
This takes forever to load, dude. This is trash. This is terrible.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive the...
This is Hit Radio Love Media Station. Just one of 900 radio stations, 300 TV stations, 4 networks, 3 satellites, 10 senators.
Thank you!
Hit Radio.
You're listening to Head Radio, the rock of liberty.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of
It
clothes.
looks significantly worse on this console too. It's crazy.
I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably...
Get out of my way.
Come on, let's head over. Let's go around the back and use the service room.
More step and you're gonna get split. Alright, well, instead of getting a vehicle, I guess I'll just do random crap.
I don't even what you saying. You want a piece of my pie? You want
I always assumed they'd have more money. I also am definitely gonna need
I got just the thing for you. I got me a whole grenade. Who the hell are you talking to? Oh!
Give me the taxi, man.
So I'm sitting here reading the Liberty Tree, and it says, in nearby Carcer City, a good day for law and order as Police Chief Gary Schaefer was cleared of corruption charges in a controversial decision by the courts. Let's hope those missing witnesses turn up safe and sound.
Lit 106.
We've got a new friend for everyone. He's got fur and a tail. He gets in lots of trouble, but he's a bouncy little fellow, because he's got springs for legs. Pogo the Monkey, the best new video game for the whole family. escape from an evil research
$5,000
lab. The mean
for
old
doing that?
scientist
That's crazy.
genetically altered him. Uh-oh, the pharmaceutical scientist is going to get you, Pogo.
Here you go, Pogo. Have a gold coin.
Good thing Pogo has a banana cannon. Those nasty scientists deserve to die. Now get the shampoo manufacturers before they squirt it in your eye.
Here you go, Pogo. Have a diamond.
You'll guide Pogo through tons of fun adventures, including saving Timmy, who
We will open fire!
Is this a real thing? Never gonna do it.
101.1, never done, never beaten, never down. Cause I'm fucking analog, digital, stereo. Mother, I don't care, Mr. Tanker, it's a hot act to follow.
Wow. This is real. This is a real thing.
Huh?
Alright then, didn't expect that.
You never started the time.
I never started.
Give me the controller. Or controller, the mouse. We're gonna change to GTA 3. Yeah.
GTA 3 DE Definitive Edition. Speedrun.
Oh. That one.
Yep.
Title. I guess I'll just.
I just learned that you can crush a car. That's crazy.
What's the title?
GTA 3
Least.
DE.
I know that.
Speedrun.
Oh, least optimal. I can't.
Non-speedrunner speedruns.
So, least optimal GTA 3 speedrun possible?
I mean, that's just not true.
Nope, it is.
Tragedy. Oh. Okay. There guns around here or something? School bus.
Check out Sex Club 7 for some steamy, hot trance music. And that's in the red light district. If jazz is your bag, there's an all-night jazz feast at Luigi's Bar, and that's also in the red light district.
If I put a bomb in the window, first of all. You think this will explode?
What is this?
I put a bomb in the car and now I'm crushing it.
I don't know. You want one? Too bad.
I'll accept a water, but do I want one right now? No. Cool guys don't look at explosions, you gotta try them.
Cringe.
Yeah, cringe. No, do you want to see cringe, dude?
Is there any sound?
No, I don't know how to get sound.
Oh, because it's on the Xbox.
Look at this. Look. Oh, development. They probably just added a texture to something.
Is there still music playing?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's been playing for a while. One of the songs was fire, honestly.
You know the reason why why when you're using these they're so quiet, so low? The volume is down.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna unplug this mic.
Is there a way to make the sound?
Yeah.
We don't know.
My guess would have been that the L right there where it says Elgato, the sound would come in there, but it's already unmuted. Oh, Oh, you put the camera on top, right?
Yeah,
top left,
it was blocking the mini-map. I put everything where I think it won't interfere with me.
Well, we can change the screen. Can you look on the volume on the game? That's not options. Oh wait, no look. It's making noise. We just can't hear it.
I don't hear it. Can the stream hear it?
Yeah, I assume, yes.
Yeah, okay. Turn dialogue all the way up.
Wait. Yo, you have music down? Remember this over?
Yeah, because the music will get us copyrighted.
Oh. I want you to move my mouse.
Yeah, but
hey, click. Good, you know the knob. Swap the source.
Yeah.
You should be good at this.
I am very good at that. Very optimal. You have a bomb on? Okay. Dialogue all the way up. All the way up, no music.
We don't
sad. No head radio in the beginning.
Head radio.
You're listening to head radio.
You tell me when you want me to start this.
Okay.
When do you start on? Or you guess you're in the game, aren't you?
So, to my understanding, I started when I hit confirm. As soon as the loading screen goes away is when I started.
Okay.
But I think it might actually be that you have to start it as soon as you hit confirm.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just gonna do what I do, and I mean it's not like this run's gonna get submitted anyway.
It's already almost 4.
So 3, 2, 1.
Wait, at confirm?
Go.
I'm like a second late.
That's fine. I mean, this loading screen's gonna take so much longer than normal.
Yeah,
because
you
on this
usually use
console.
the Series X, don't you?
Yeah. See, look at that. That's tragic.
I know a place on the edge
I
of the
can't
red
hear
light
this game.
district where we can lay
No,
low.
you can't,
But my
right?
hands are all messed up.
Tragedy.
You better drive, brother.
We can't hear them say my hands are all messed up, so you better go. So right at the beginning, speedrun strategy is despawning traffic. Because for some reason in old GTA games, flicking the camera despawns traffic.
Cause I know why.
Tell me why.
Because it's open world, so when you look at, so essentially where your camera is pointing is the only part that is actively being loaded at that.
Okay. Can you also tell me then why is it that? Okay, that could have been a lot worse than it is. Why only if a police car is spawned, it will not be spawned? I'm assuming because it has specific script to interact with.
Yeah, they probably didn't go that far with regular cars.
That makes sense. I swear there's a way to make this faster by just hitting all the buttons. I think it's faster, but I've never actually tested it. But I swear it speeds up Claude and 8Ball's animation. But no. The rest, there's no major glitches or anything in this run. It's kind of just, it's a really good beginner speed run from everything I've looked into because of the fact that
you can move it over there.
You're not having to really worry about glitching and everything. It really is just learn the game and do it as fast as possible. So in the beginning here, I am trying to pick up Misty, but also I'm on the lookout for a police car.
Well, there's one. You just want a random one.
Well, I need a shotgun. When you get inside of a police car, it gives you a shotgun. So one thing that I've done to optimize, if you run over 3 people, you get a 1 star. So if these cop cars do not RNG open, then presumably a cop will be here in the next few seconds. But we got good RNG, so let's get out of here. And the cop car is just a better car to have. Because it's faster and I want to say one of the fastest you can get on the first island. And the handling is not terrible. Hopefully I don't get arrested.
You just suck at driving.
Well, yeah, I'm not the best at driving, but I've also gotten a lot better. Got a car. Don't spank my bitch up. My favorite mission. You just drive erratically into somebody and then steal their car. It's great. The game tells you to pick up the bat. You don't have to. That's one thing that's great about speedrunning video games is figuring out how much stuff the game tells you you have to do versus what you actually have to do. Because this would, I guess, presumably be the introduction to combat. There are going to be times where it's like, oh crap, is he really that bad at driving? But sometimes the cars just do not cooperate. Also, it's such a great, I do like the definitive edition, so I'm not going to shit on them as hard as everyone else did, but there are just, glaring issues like that. That was not me. Like, the game just kind of said, you're not going to be controlling the vehicle there. But some of the geometry in the world is not the best. Sometimes you can run into improper improperly placed collision meshes. So if something like a fence actually has, I don't know, like if it's supposed to be placed sideways, they actually placed it vertically. So it looks like it's placed the correct way, but then you run into it like it's not. Sometimes NPCs can just be solid. So if you hit an NPC, your car can just explode because it acts like, you just ran into a solid object.
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
That must suck to do.
Yeah, it's only happened to me like twice through my total time playing this. And also some cars, like GTA 5, you have different cars and they handle differently, just like in real life. Different cars handle differently. The best way I can describe in older games in general, I talked about this fan. That's all I can do. Oh, there's cops also do their job exceptionally well in older GTA games, so it actually is a pain in the ass if you have a cop car or a wanted level.
But does it just go away the same way as like GTA 5? Just getting away from it?
Yeah, over time. You can get a bribe star and everything to make you go down faster. Oh my god.
On a combo. What am I gonna do? Hey, I gotta talk to you. All right, Mick, I'll talk to you later.
Skip this?
I fucking wasn't hitting A. Certain cutscenes you can skip, some you can't. If I'm not absolutely paying attention like that, sometimes my muscle memory will take me to do another mission. Honk. Get out of the freaking whatever this stuff. Misty. I used to go a different way, but it's a couple of days I've been going an alternate route that I think would be better. I don't think anything would be better right now. But sometimes taking the time to spend looking for a better vehicle is not worth it.
Yeah.
You just take what you can get. One thing you can do to make it a little bit more optimal there is try to hit Y so you get out at the same time she does to kind of give your character a little, time ahead of the animation. You can't start missions immediately after finishing them all the time, so that little time between waiting for this marker to spawn, I will try to get the vehicle and make sure that I park it in a way so it doesn't destroy. Bored when you gonna drill me. Probably you said the chat community is better checking. The voice dialogue in these games is hilarious, especially when you're speedrunning because you only have 3 actual voice lines. Ooh, that was should have started despawning traffic. This road that we're about to get on, it's actually dangerous to despawn traffic because
it could respawn.
Yeah, I was trying to get it to do it. I'm gonna try to park in a way that when I get back, it's not. I can very quickly just get back. So this mission, I have to make sure that I don't damage the vehicle. But I'm also going to do something extremely dangerous that will possibly damage it to make it faster. And I found a way to do it optimally. Hopefully I do it. So the idea here is you fly off the hill and you land in a way that you kind of just land flat. And then you hit the brakes so you're not going to run into anything. And then, you don't take damage, and you can get the bomb planted, and, you avoid having to drive all the way down. So, It's just a way to save a few seconds.
Yeah.
And I've always ran doing that, so I don't even try to do the safe strat. I don't think I ever finished my point about the handling of cars. Some cars in this game are just terrible, but instead of actually making it where it feels like it's the actual handling, the best way that I can describe it is that it's kind of artificial, to where it just feels like some cars just slide. There's a taxi in the game that is literally just on swivel. Alright, let's see if I can hit this. That looks good. So, no damage to the car. I'm right at the bomb site. I'm going to back in so I don't have to worry about turning around. Get the bomb planted, and then I have to drive safely back up. Reorient the camera. Make sure I run into that. Pedestrians will just, fucking run into you because bad lads. Hit anything. It's not that woman, sorry.
Oh, apologize.
I did not. I try not to kill anybody in these games because, they're just trying to kill them.
You wouldn't want to get hit by a car or just walk on the sidewalk?
Yeah, no.
Because you would walk a lot.
Oh, okay. So there, it actually matters how you place that car back in the parking spot. This is not optimal, how I'm turning the car around before this long-ass cutscene. But the idea there is you want to turn your car around so you can just, gun it after this. But this cutscene is very long and you cannot skip it.
They take the...
There's a nice little, eat till you explode little thing there. He blows up. I don't necessarily know why we kill him, because I have absolutely no idea about the actual story of this video game. Never played GTA 3 casually. Don't know if I would. Here, I'm taking a little, normally we would just go straight back to J to start the next mission, but I need a gun for the next mission. Gonna get some armor and the AK.
Try to... like a secret gun place.
Yeah, there's weapon stashes all over the games. I think in every GTA there's weapon stashes. And this is just one that's close by. Grab the Mafia Sentinel, it's pretty fast. And I'm going to take a shortcut back to J, so you could drive all the way down there or whatever, but there's the tram system here. Go up here. Get on the tram system. It looks easier than you would think, but you can fall off of this very easily. But you want to make sure that you at least get over to here and land, and now you're done.
Oh, that seems pretty safe.
Yeah, you gotta not underestimate the amount of RNG that goes into...
With the train being there?
No, not the train being there. The vehicle, like, the way I hit that wall, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But if I fly off the wrong way, like, you could flip multiple times. It very much is, if anything ever goes right, it's all RNG, just getting fucky. This guy here, you would normally trigger a cutscene, but I'm just going to line up and... So now we're good. Here, there'd be a whole cutscene of him running away. He gets in that little station wagon there, and then you have to chase him. You just go back to, yeah, the game takes place in the early 2000s. Van Heist, I think, is it can be very dumb, but the speedrun strat, I think, is very cool. So, you have to damage the van, which would normally result in you chasing it down and doing minimal damage with your car over time, because it is bulletproof. But if you cut it off, park about a car's length between it, shotgun, blow up your car, it does just enough damage to get them out. Make sure there's no cops, because you'll get busted easily, and then you just drop it off. Now, The only downside to this is you have to drive without hitting anything, because it is 1 or 3 hits away from exploding. But, like, here was not optimal. Had to slow down, and it takes a lot for this big thing to get back going. Yeah. I used to drive straight off there because I thought it was faster, but it's really not faster than just going this way. So you don't have to drive all the way in, just enough. Mission pass, Claude catches his breath. Run immediately over here. You got a decent car that's always going to be here. Back to J. And the way that you remember how to do these missions is it's whatever the newest letter is. So you do the newest letter until the next newest letter pops up. And that only changes toward the latter half of the run, where you go to A again, but A is in a new location.
Real sweet. Okay, kid, drive me to the laundry in Chinatown first.
This is kind of a funny little cutscene you can't skip. He talks about how he just got his car fixed, so he doesn't want you to do any fancy crap with the car. And right after he says that, you immediately speed off like a maniac and hit stuff. I've never failed this mission, but there apparently is a way. If you do enough damage to the car, he will get pissed off enough and fail the mission. This is not optimal. I should have despawned traffic, but I did not. That went a lot better than. Some markers will stop you automatically, some won't. So sometimes you just have to get them stopping in the marker, because if you don't, then you're all the way up there, and you just have to stop. Another cutscene you can't skip. He goes in there, intimidates them, and they're get the fuck out. You start shooting. Drive away. That pisses off the triads, I think is the game. The Chinese triads. So now the Mafia is who you're working for right now. That's why I don't fully understand the story. I think Claude started working for the Colombians and then got betrayed, and now he's working for the Mafia. And then he, like, everybody's mad at him toward the end of the game. So I think he betrays everybody. I could have turned around and backed in there, and that would have been slightly faster than him having to walk around the car. But these are all things that taking out the laundry. Let's see, cutscene. Get back to the Mafia Sentinel. Now I have to go to ammunition and pick up some guns. And then with said guns, I will hunt down 3 triad moving trucks or whatever they're called. Get at them. Buy the MAC-10 and the pistol. I wait for another round and just buy more, just so I have the right amount. You can get by without that many, but I just need to be safe. Seems like they're all over here, so I can get a room here.
So they can be spread across the entire map?
Yeah, I don't think that I think they have a set area they can go in, but they will go all around that. Okay, so semi-optimal here, because I can just pull out the AK and do a lot more damage. Is that on fire? It's not. So that one's good. Once they're on fire, you know they're going to blow up, so you just kind of stop worrying about it.
That's that.
Yeah, and then go right after the other one. Drive by with the MAC-10. Close the fire. You just have to make sure that if you are next to one of them, you don't want to be too close or it will blow up your car. And then you fail the mission. which isn't the biggest deal in the definitive editions. The checkpoint system is trash, but at least it stops you from having to get your guns and stuff all back again.
Would you hit?
I quit asking questions on what, like, it could be the ground popped up, bad texture on the ground, or, I'm sorry, collision mesh on the ground. So yeah, they're right here. It's kind of good that they're up here, actually, because I can go right back to Tony right after completing this. Okay, so now I'm going to drive straight back to Tony. Whoops, killed him. Want to try to make sure I never have a gun that's going to slow me down in my hand. The pickup. You just drive to the location and shoot these triads that ambush you. Cool. Sometimes the AI, I think it's called Shark AI is what, I don't know if that's actually what it's called or that's just what people call it, but sometimes the NPCs in this game can just attack you. They just decide to drive into you and have road rage, and they'll actually get out of the car and come after you. I'm going to switch to the AK here, pick this up. As the mission name suggests, this is ambush. It can be kind of annoying. I jump up here and I just line up, shoot. I try to go for headshots, instant kill, and you can get it right. I didn't get any there. Kill him. This last guy is in this vehicle. I am going to go inside, get the truck, back up, and then hit him when he's back up, and he's back. So now I can take the moving truck to or you're not taking the truck, you take the briefcase you picked up, but the moving truck isn't a terrible vehicle for some reason to drive. It's kind of fast and has decent handling. So, and it's guaranteed to be there rather than looking for another car. One thing that I think is funny is the amount of... I moved it out of the way so I could get the car there, but the amount of money that Claude gets throughout the game.
Yeah.
Oh, go get this briefcase. Here's $10,000. Go kill this person. Here's $1,000. Like, it's kind of funny, the amount of money. It doesn't always seem like it warrants the task you do doesn't seem like it actually elicits the award that you're doing. Yeah, but like, killing somebody gets you $5,000. Getting a briefcase gets you 10. I did a little cut through there, a little shortcut through there. In the original GTA 3, it's a lot easier to go through there because there's actually no collision mesh on the trees. But they put collision on the trees now, so it's
how you doing?
You have to make sure you don't just drive straight through. The limo is actually one of the best vehicles to drive in the game, I think. Yeah, it has great handling, the speed's decent. It just really feels like it's one of the only vehicles you're fully in control of. Cut through here, despawn trap there, make sure I hit a drift there so I don't run into that railing.
Cool.
Yeah, that too.
I'll grab that.
Okay.
How you doing, kid?
Picking everybody up. Cut through here. Here. Good RNG on the pedestrian spawn. You don't want to get too many people, you'll get a wanted level. And then you will not be able to pick up Tony until that wanted level is gone. Again, wish you could skip these cutscenes, but it is what it is.
No fancy crap.
Here's a little optimal thing. Make sure they hit you into that. Make sure they take off fast. And now, just hope they don't derail you as you plow through the triads here. They're trying to derail me. Or plow through the triad here. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. Damn. Sometimes the AI can just be really good. They do their jobs very well at trying to fuck you over. But no, not the worst. I've definitely had worse on that. Here, don't get out of the limo until the car is fully closed up.
You did good back there, kid. Real good.
And at this point, you start the Cipriani missions. If you run directly into the mansion, it immediately starts the mission without having to wait for the marker. Now you're driving Maria to pick up drugs.
Let's go. Don't do drugs, kids.
If you do do drugs, don't do spank. Which is apparently the drug in this game.
Oh.
It's like a new drug, that's why all the...
You can do anything else but spank?
Yeah, no, spank will derail your life.
Literally majority of drugs will do.
Yeah, but definitely spank. So you can get a lot of speed going downhill straight to this because it's a straight shot. But you want to make sure you brake before because you can just launch straight into the ocean. So they have the privilege of hearing this great dialogue right now. Just this horribly offensive accent that this man is doing.
Thanks, Chico. See you around. Gracias. And enjoy. That's good stuff.
But you know, she picks up her drugs and now she wants to go to the club that Chico here talking about. One day during some run, I am going to see if you can kill him without failing the mission. No, I am. Because I've never killed him. I want to run him over after leaving to see if that'll fail the mission. I don't think it would. But, driving the limo here, like I alluded to before, is very easy to drive the limo. You want to despawn traffic as much as possible. You want to drift so you can back into this, so she immediately can just go straight into the club because she's kind of slow. And then you back up and
killing what's it, Chico? Do you have to go back to him and interact with him?
No, you never see him again. He's literally just set dressing. Yeah. I kill these two guys because when I learned the speedrun, everyone always did it. I think it's so you get some extra ammo, but I never used the pistol in this run, so I see no point. This has never happened to me, but you can soft lock here if that car does not get to this destination. They're right in 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Maria. So you count to 8 there, you kill the 8th guy running out, and then Maria is the 9th person. So you just line up to where she'll immediately get in your car. You have a 2-star wanted level, so like I alluded to before, cops are a pain in the ass, and they do their jobs extremely well. It really tests how well you can drive, because they will try to run you into. There's a little dangerous because the collision mesh on that piece of pavement there is stuck directly. Run into that, crash your vehicle, turn here. Going uphill here loses a lot of speed, and the cops are just in faster vehicles than you, so you kind of have to just figure out how to avoid them, and they can slow you down. A lot of it's RNG. like, all this right now is just bad RNG. I have 3 cop cars on me, and they're, you know, like, look at that. Like, they know what I'm thinking and gonna do before I hit them. So, that was good that the cop moved off there. He hit the wall. That was also pretty decent. But now, once you're around here, there's really nothing to happen to you. You just go into here. That could screw me over, because it could despawn the 2 Mafia Sentinels that spawn there. But we'll just have to see. And she talks about how, you know, she really enjoyed, you know, you really showed her a good time, treated her with respect and everything. Even though you literally didn't say a word.
You just dropped her off.
Yeah. Claude is also mute for some reason. He never talks. And I think that might be a play on the silent protagonist.
Which silent protagonists are not fun.
Claude is amazing. I love Claude. It did not despawn here. This is an interesting little mission here. So, the mission is go and wait outside of Luigi's place for the NPC to get into a taxi, and then you follow them without alerting them to your presence. You can get in a taxi, and they will get into your taxi, thinking that it's their taxi. I don't know if that is what is intended, or if that is just a oversight in the development that the AI will just get into a taxi. See, there's the taxi they want, and all you have to do is make sure you don't have that much damage and that you're parked within their line of sight. One thing I was running into a lot recently is the triads don't like you, so if there's a triad that spawns, they will come and pull you out of the vehicle and everything. So it's quiet.
That was your phone.
So now you just drive them where you're going rather than waiting through a whole mission to not alert. There's a mission similar in San Andreas where you cannot do this, and people are very upset by it because, you know, you look back at GTA3 and you can do things. It shouldn't be that you can do things in older games that you can't do in newer games. So here you drive them to the docks. Again, I don't know the story. I assume based off context that if he's coming out of Luigi's place, then Luigi is working with the Colombians. So that's kind of pissed Salvatore off, rightfully. Now you just kill this guy. Scoop. Pick up his shotgun ammo. So like that, I just drove somebody somewhere and killed him, and I got 15.
Well, you got 15 grand off of his bot.
No, he dropped. He dropped. I don't know how much he dropped, but the mission gave me 15. That'd be crazy though if you got 15 grand off of one person's bot.
No one should be carrying that money around like that.
It's actually illegal to carry that much money. I think if you carry, or that might be for flights. I think you can't have more than $10,000 in cash. So I muscle memory back to Salvatore when I should have went to Tony. But it's not too bad because I do need to pick up more AK. Drop off here. You would try to lose a little bit of actual health there, so you can pick up the health drop, because that's kind of a visual cue for when it's respawned. But I actually don't think I need to pick up that. This is Triads and Tribulations. So you just go around assassinating, I think, I would assume high-ranking triads, not just random triads. But they don't have names or exclusive models, so it's just one character with the name or arrow over their head. So I used to do it in the order that the GPS takes me. But now I have learned to go to the most far off one first. This freaking taxi. You drive around here. They're actually trapped in here. You would need a triad vehicle to get in here, but you don't actually need to get inside here. Just jump on here, take out the AK if the weapon will listen to me.
Shoot through the wall.
Line up. Headshot, instant death. Get in the vehicle. You do not have to take these guys with you. They will just slow you down. So go through here, make sure you don't take the car, and now you're basically doing the reverse order of the GPS. Which you do this because you'll be closer to the next mission once you complete this mission. Well, I say the opposite of GPS, but GPS is related to just doing this order. So, pull up here. It's this guy. Sometimes I feel like it should be a headshot, but the game just doesn't recognize it as a headshot. The gangs are going violent, so cop. I keep saying cop, but wanted Alright. Wanted levels shouldn't. Sorry, I'm not supposed to. So this might be bad. This might be stuck. So now you go back to town. I lost my train of thought. Oh, your wanted level doesn't really matter on that mission because the cops are so, I guess lore-wise, the whole town is going crazy, so the cops aren't really after you.
Okay, I've had enough of this.
Blowfish, you gotta go to 8 Ball, get a dump truck that he has rigged with an explosive, and then you are going to go bomb the triad place that that had the wall where the guy you couldn't get to. So
don't hit the tree.
You can hit the tree. I mean, you have to break the fence there, so there's really no other way to do it.
You could definitely break the fence and avoid the tree.
Yeah. Let's see. Try that.
I could do it.
So the bomb.
Dump truck?
Yeah, the dump truck
truck,
here.
I mean?
Oh, rip these homeless people, by the way. Yeah. They do not move no matter what you do. I honk the horn and everything, they just don't move. So you can take damage here, and if you take too much damage, you will blow up and fail the mission.
Look how much damage you take.
So that's actually every speedrun that I see, except the one that I learned how to speedrun off of, does not go this route. This is a much faster route, but it's very dangerous because of how much damage you take. But other than that wall there, unless I get extremely unlucky, I'm really not going to take any damage. So yes, it's dangerous and they probably feel scared hitting that wall, but I think it's it's worth than just driving the actual roads and spending 5 to 10 extra seconds. The triads are like, oh, the dump truck guys here, we're fine. There's no, definitely this isn't trap. Oh shit, it's called. So now try to get in here as fast as possible and go towards the gate. That blows up. Long cutscene.
That's a lot of damage.
There's a lot of damage. The gate will close up. They don't know what to do with their lives. That's why they don't really attack you anymore. And then your S is the newest thing. So you're going back to Salvatore. Oh man. I wonder what gave me a head. Was it the headphones?
Maybe.
Because when I was wearing them, I was talking in my head. But then when I took them off, I guess it's fine. I'm choosing to go this way. I should have despawned traffic. I'm not thinking to despawn traffic. I'm actually thinking to talk. Hoping that my body just does what I actually need to do. It's dangerous here going into Salvatore's place because you can fall down there. And if you're not on a mission, that can fuck you over. You can abuse autosaves to where it won't be that bad. Bomb the base.
That's an I.
Now, see, that's the thing, is did they just fuck up?
No, probably, no. It's Roman numeral.
Yeah, Roman numeral, but that's a lowercase I.
Yeah, it's lowercase I.
So, did they fuck up?
Well, it's assuming there's more than that, more than one
yeah,
act.
there's Bomb the Base Act 1 and 2.
So if the second one is lowercase I, then they get screwed up.
So...
It might just be the style. You are.
Oh, wait. Am I clipping? Okay. So I fucked up completely there. This actually is very bad. Okay, buddy. Alright, so that is actually my only way in. So I was hoping the car would actually go through here, but it is not. So gotta get creative. That car's fucked. But it's okay because there is a car you can get over here. This is actually funny, but I don't know the lore of this. So Bomb to Base Act 2, he goes and knocks on 8-Ball and he closes the door, if you watch the thing. So you're back out, you're like, what the fuck happened? So you go to Bomb to Base Act 2 again, you knock, and then 8-Ball's like, alright, we're good. So at some point, I will watch the cutscenes to understand if that's a joke. Because I'm thinking that maybe he's like, no, I'm not interested in the closing the door. Take this van. And you go back through the tunnel. It's just the fastest way to the dock area. There are two ways to do this mission. You can either run and gun on the boat itself, which I don't recommend. I think that is slower and way more dangerous. Or you can do it how the game intended, just really fast, which is what I do. Watch out. I'm very, you know, I try to look out for these pedestrians. So he's saying about how, and you can't skip this cutscene either. I want to say you can skip some of these unskippable cutscenes in the original version. Because this just seems dumb that I have to listen to this and watch this. Like, I get it. It's a boat.
Yes, that is a nice thing.
So the Colombians have control of this boat. I think that's what you learned from dropping that guy off from a while ago. I take out my sniper. As soon as you shoot one person, 8-Ball's going to move in, so hopefully I line all my shots up here. It's just shoot the guys, don't miss, and do it as fast as possible. Each sniper shot is a one-hit kill. 8-Ball has not that much health, and once he's dead, you know you're good. So now you just wait for 8-Ball to do what he has to do. I'm going to take the van around, but I'm going to drop it off for a Colombian gang car. If I had the Mafia Sentinel, I would keep that, but since I had to take the van, the gang car is faster than the van. Funny run out, blows the whole boat up. You skip the cutscene if it's sinking, but the boat's gone. You got $150,000 from blowing up a boat, which I think is a decent amount for terrorism. So.
Maybe ask for a couple more the next time.
Well, you got also too. This is I think pre 9/11, so terrorism is the thing to do. Ooh. So that was an example of I didn't know which way I actually wanted to go.
Why?
Yeah, the Colombian car is Contra. So I'm going back to Salvatore. This is the part where he betrays you.
Spoiler.
Yeah. Well, it's not really spoilers because I can't really tell you why he betrayed you. I don't know what Claude did. He seemed like he's a fairly, reputable, upstanding criminal.
All I know is that 1 second he was alive, next second he's dead.
So the whole point here is he tells you to go pick up a car. The car's rigged to explode. Maria, the girl that you take to pick up drugs, she takes a liking to you, and eventually she will page you that don't get in the car. So if you're a casual player, you probably don't pay attention to that. So you get in the car and you're, oh shit, I died. So then you're like, oh, well, next time I'll remember that it's not that. So just drive here, you get the page, and then the GPS changes. So the definitive edition kind of eliminates that, because the GPS just changes, and you're like, why did it change? So you just go to the mode. I'm at 45 minutes. That's not terrible. Usually I get to the second island at about 15 minutes. So I'm about 5 minutes ahead of a decent run. Or, I mean, not so decent run. Maria, the woman down there talking to Maria is part of the Yakuza, which is another game that you were dealing with now.
I'm aware for the Yakuza.
Yakuza. They control this part of the town. So now Claude, yet again, just blindly goes into, alright, Salvatore wanted to kill him. Oh, yeah,
Can you hit them?
I think it did hit the Yakuza lady, but it didn't do anything.
Simple.
I like to grab the stinger and just bring it a little bit closer because you have to wait to be able to do the marker anyway. So this is the part where you get revenge by killing Salvatore, and you have to go back to the island. Now, it says that I have to get there at specifically 3:30. So I have 3 minutes to wait. So I'm going to attempt to find the M16 that is on this island, because that will help me. But if I don't find it past a certain time, I will just do it. But I will take this Banshee. The Banshee is arguably the best vehicle to ever get because the acceleration is great. I think that car right there, the Infernus, has a better top speed, but I mean, you're very rarely, I'm not going to say very rarely, but acceleration I think is better than top speed. Okay, so I have absolutely no idea where this gun is, and I'm not going to run the risk of not getting back to Salvatore in time. So we drive back. The biggest thing that I had the most hiccups on the second half of this run when you get to the second island is just learning how to get back to the bridges, which I've gotten a lot better at. I muscle memoried Espresso to get there. So I was trying to go straight. Espresso to go is one of the last missions. So I did not do that to be cool. That actually, I think, almost fucked me. But I did just drive and fuck off. So, if anybody's thinking of donating,
We don't have anything.
we will put a P.O. box. Put your credit card information in chat. And now you just wait till 3:30.
Okay, don't say that. Okay.
I didn't say that.
Don't actually do that.
Put your credit card information in the chat, but in Minecraft. Okay, so hopefully I don't get gunned down here. Oh, damn, I'm way ahead of schedule. So, that's why it's optimal to go get the M16. I just don't know where it is. So...
Is it in the same place every time?
Yeah, it's just another gun pickup, but, you know, the optimal thing is you're waiting. So the M16 is a one-hit kill. So it has the potential to, because this whole part here is going to be gunning down the Mafia and then waiting for Salvatore. So ideally, if you have the M16, it's just going to be faster. It's just going to be faster. Yeah. I almost have the entire Claude fit. I think I told you off stream. I have the cargo pants, but I need the.
Can you zoom out when you see this? Yeah.
I need the belt and the black
jacket.
Yeah, leather. They have shotguns, which can fuck up your life. Which hopefully, little time loss there by getting knocked down. Get back in your car immediately and run Salvatore over, and then you're right back on track. Cut through here, and you go right back to I drove on it again. So I think I know how to just do that now, because if I have the Banshee, that seems like it is consistent. The Banshee is a great vehicle, but if you have no experience driving it, even me, I've driven it a lot, and it can still just decide that it wants to go all over the place.
Taxis don't respawn either.
I never noticed that. So again, like I said, the biggest part of this stuff is remembering where everything is, so the map layout, so you don't get lost. Here I'm gonna try to go for backflip straps. Ooh. I'm gonna get a Banshee though. But yeah, you can hit a backflip off that.
It's actually a strategy, you just call it strategy.
It's just the back. There's no strategy behind it. It might actually take longer to hit the ground doing a backflip.
That one you purposely do to look cool.
Yeah. Claude walks up. He's all like, "Alright, who's paying me next?" There's actually a funny theory. So with all the, well, I say theory, but it's more of an opinion. Of all the GTA protagonists, you know, they're all criminals. But who is the worst? Who is morally the worst character? And it is pretty much unanimously considered that Claude is the most morally depraved, because he genuinely will do anything for money.
Blow up boats.
He'll blow up, he'll commit domestic terrorism, kill whoever you ask him to. Presumably he'll kill a baby if you pay him. So he will literally do anything if you pay him. He has no redeemable qualities. The other GTA protagonists do have redeemable qualities while still being criminals.
Yeah.
So driver here. It's very easy for me to get confused here because this is the same route as another mission. So where's mission? The weapon wheel is kind of a bitch to monitor here. The shotgun is the fastest to blow vehicles up, and that's just the fastest way to kill those guys. If you get a wanted star here, it kind of sucks, but there's a grab star down here, so I'll get rid of it, but I don't get stuck here. This is, if you didn't pick up the M16 earlier, it's okay because you can just get the M16 here by shooting these guys. So you start down here, and anybody that you can hit from this level, just go ahead and shoot them. There's pretty much no risk of dying here because I don't think that they can actually hit you. Get in your car. The ammo dropped here, so you can actually pick up the M16, which is needed for the mission right after this to make it the fastest. Yeah, you have to go back. You can't aim from there, so you have to go back. I just did that to guarantee the pickup of the M16, because if you wait too long, it will despawn. Yeah. So I have enough M16 ammo, so I'm not even going to worry about picking these guys up. There's up. As somebody who plays PC, Dylan, you can definitely feel the struggle of me having to line up these shots.
Yeah, you're taking forever.
Yeah, on top of it being the old game in the aim style, it really is just, it's hard to aim on console, especially when you have to have pinpoint aim.
Yeah.
Shout out that recovery. It's very hard to remember everything I need to do. Okay. I'm gonna try here. Oh, that's right. So it's so cool that you can do stuff and the game just gives you money. So it's like, here's $120 because you look cool. Alright, Paparazzi Purge is a easy mission that I have fucked up so much. You can run. You can still run slightly during the cutscene, so what I like to do is be halfway down the steps by the time it actually gets here. Run out of stamina, so jumping is slightly faster than slow running. Switch to the M16. Now all I have to do is shoot this boat. Line up the shot. Yeah, right there, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. So, it was recently, the past few runs that I've been fucking this up. I'd never fucked up on this before. It's not too bad of a time loss. I'd say each fail costs you about maybe 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not terrible to get stuck here, but if you're doing it 6 fucking times, yeah, it can be a run killer. It also is just very disheartening to not be able to do a simple task. So, I have quit here a lot. Try to find out here. See, now, that's a situation of I don't know why it didn't blow up there. I feel like I was shooting it enough, but so maybe it's just the RNG on the game. But so it's funny over the course of doing repetitive tasks over and over, like the same stuff to speedrun over and over, how you can have no problems until you do. Like I said, I had never failed this mission when I was practicing before, but now all of a sudden the last 4 runs have been, I can't shoot this boat. So I'm going to try to line it up here. Alright, that's all I had to do. So now Claude, I'm going to let him catch his breath. Run, jump, jump. It is not good to run up steps. It actually takes longer. And by run, I mean spamming the accelerate button.
It's my handsome.
Ray, I think, is a government agent. I think. He's definitely somebody. So now this is where you just drive and talk to different phones. It's kind of a spoof on, like, I don't know, I guess cop movies where, you know, you have an informant and they're going to pay phones so they can't be tracked and all that. And I don't know, it's just kind of fun. Go here, go there. Having a wanted star here is kind of shitty, but you know, it's fucked well. Despawning traffic. That's really the best optimal way. I could have went and got the Banshee, but that's one of those things that I think it would have taken longer to swap the vehicle when I could just get the Stinger, which isn't terrible of a vehicle, and you know, get to the phone in West Belgrade. He has a voice changer, so it's like, get to the phone. Again, if you could hear it, it's fucking great. If you could. Chat, anybody watching stream right now, it's definitely you just drive over, you go to different payphones, and the funny part is that he tells you to go to all these different payphones, but he's in the phone.
So can you just go find him?
No, because he doesn't, it doesn't spawn there until you know that he's there in the phone. So I have to get all these objectives before I just drive straight there. Get to the phone on Liberty Campus.
So what's this timer countdown, right?
You have a time limit to do it, to get to all this, or I guess he doesn't trust you. Which,
You are a good driver, can't see.
Casually, I don't know how casuals are supposed to do this.
Yeah.
Because unless you know the route, I feel like you'll have like less than 5 seconds.
Rockstar.
Yeah, they plastered their logo on a lot of stuff in the older games. Get to the phone in South Belleville Park.
Yep, I've been drinking again.
Weren't you just there?
Mm-hmm.
He's making you go back?
Well, making you go back to a telephone that's outside of the park, and then he tells you that he's actually in the park.
Yeah.
Again, I think that it's a spoof on just that trope in, like, cop movies and crime dramas. The old way of despawning traffic was cycle through the different camera modes in the old school version, which maybe it's because I'm used to the side angle, and that just works for me, but that seems like I would never be able to despawn traffic that way. It seems disorienting, so now you know where he is. I'm going to go ahead and get this. And cheetah. Go on, cheetah. I shouldn't have done this. Why? Cop, why? So this is very bad. He could arrest me here.
You just pulled so much punches on him.
Call kick his ass. Get out of here.
He got back on.
Yeah. He didn't die. But it's very bad. Sometimes, it's RNG, but if a cop is next to you while you get in a vehicle, he can just auto arrest you. Like, there's nothing you can do. Dude's in the bathroom. I think it's pretty funny. He's just there. So he's like, "Hey man, you found me." There is a money amount you have to have at the end of the game. You have to have at least $500,000 to do the ransom payment at the end. And in my experience, I never don't have the money, but you just want to be careful not to buy a lot of stuff.
I mean, you're pretty close.
I'm pretty close already. I'm usually left with about 38,000. I should not have went this way. But I can save it. So you want to go this way, cut through here, and cut through here, rather than take the GPS route, which just takes you in a circle. Or it takes a roundabout way. It gives you grenades. You have to throw a grenade in there, and then you have to shoot the car that comes out of the parking garage there. You gotta line it up, and it's kind of hard to line up stuff in a game that doesn't show you things. That should have been it.
You're at 2 left.
Okay, so... Oh, fuck. So normally, and not to, say that normally I don't have. The M16 is very strong, just line it up and you shoot whatever and it will die. And then this route is the fastest way back to Ready. So, the thing here is at some point, why I was so hell-bent on getting that cheetah there was because the cheetah, in my opinion, is the best car to have for a mission that's coming up. And it's better to go ahead and get it rather than hoping it spawns while you're on the mission. Arm shortage is a funny play on a character you're going to interact with here. You'll see. I am going to be looking for a cheetah. So if I do see a cheetah, I think I will take the time to switch out for it. Which all those are stingers. I don't think this is the best option. I need to get on a straightaway, but I don't think this is the best way to do it. But yeah, so here I'm going to start despawning. I didn't see a cheetah on the way, but I want to make sure there's no traffic in my way for when I hit this jump over. So here, fall into the marker, we're good. And here's why it's called arm shortage. That tank you cannot get into. But it is, tank is a vehicle. Here, I like to pick up all these weapons just for the extra ammo, and they're free right now because you are preparing for an assault. Jump up these boxes here. Don't jump too far over the wall or you're fucked. Jump over here, grab the missile launcher, and wait for the Colombians. And now it's pretty much just wait for all the Colombian cars. There's 3. On the third one here, I'm going to look around and... Alright, instead of shooting them, I blow them up. You get the... You know you've done it all when it says go 20.
Maybe I'd still have my arm. If you need any fire,
he sells these weapons. I like to pick up an extra M16 and missile for mission later. You don't need to do that, and people, when I was researching runs and stuff on, you know, what to do and what not to do, people say that you shouldn't, because I accidentally bought the shotgun, because they say the money, but I consistently have 38,000 left over every time I play, so I don't think that buying that extra stuff is that big of a deal. I think the people running Definitive Edition might still think that, you know, they still have the ideas from the original, because there aren't mission checkpoints and stuff, so you do have to worry about losing your weapons if you die. So. But as long as I play it not completely stupid, I will never actually lose my weapons. I'll just have to restart. So again, really wish I had a cheetah at this point, but I don't. I did not look at that tree. But, evidence dash, you gotta chase down a truck with evidence. 105 isn't a bad time right now to be on evidence dash. I mean, it's not the best by any means, but it's not the worst of it now. I am still going to do a quick look for a cheetah. I do not see a cheetah, but I am going to grab this fresh banshee. I think that is a cheetah up there, actually. I'm going to look. It is not. It's poorly rendered. Okay, so... Why the hell is it over there? It is never over there. Okay, anyway, so, and it has it goes all around this, part of the map, so just be prepared, for a long drive, but you have to build up enough speed and hit it, so the evidence in the back of the truck falls out, and then you go and pick it up. There's a cheetah, but I don't think it would have been smart to get it. So there's the truck there, so it makes very erratic movements, so be prepared for that. Let's try and no, it's not. Photos will be washed. Okay, so I wondered about that. If you could fail the mission by knocking him into the water, because they want you to destroy the evidence, so you would think that if the car gets destroyed, it would be evidence, but it said the photos will wash up on the shore, so I don't agree with that. That's an Infernus, not a cheetah.
Yeah, I guess we're there in that car.
These fucking Liberty City citizens. I would like... the only optimal thing, I think the cheetah, like I said, is more optimal. It seems like I have more luck knocking the packages out with the cheetah. But the only other thing you can really do to make this faster for yourself is trying to spin the truck out with like fish tail maneuver or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, to keep it from, you know, going halfway across the thing. But at this point, I'm just trying to get the evidence. I don't really care about doing this. 2 stars is the most you can get from picking the evidence up. But if you run over people, you can get 3 stars, and 3 stars is not good. So there, I didn't have enough speed when I hit them. That actually just got me. So this is, again, just Liberty City. The LCPD in these older games is just amazing. I think I hydroplaned there because it's raining. Which is crazy that this game actually has everything.
Oh, it's not raining already?
Yeah, the rain does last. Cheetah please, cheetah please. So here, I actually don't know what to do. I hope they don't bust me here, which they would not. Thank you for that, folks. I don't know if the cop car is going to be best here, or if I should switch out immediately, but I'm going to stick with the cop car. This is usually where it starts, which is weird. So you do have to pick up the evidence, and it's not going to wait and go back and pick it up. One more piece, and we should be fine. As long as it doesn't do anything crazy. Okay, there's the last one. So you have to torch your car. And in this sense, I want to pick up a better car before I do that. So I'm going to attempt to find a better car, which did. Okay. So I'm going to make sure I have this. I'm going to. This is not. Okay. So that's something too. If you blow the car up, so I have 3 stars now. And my new car is going to explode. I have 4 stars. Okay. 3 stars is damn near undoable. So, but now I have 4. So now I'm just gonna take whatever the fuck I can get and hope I don't get arrested. But now I'm driving to the new name on the map, which is D. Donald Glove. Which is a FIB agent. Or I think it might still be the FBI. So, as you can see...
Wait, there's 6 stars in this?
Yeah, there's 6 stars. 6 stars brings the military.
There's not 6 stars in the military.
Nope. Please get out, Claude. Please get out. Claude. Okay, so as long as I can make it to the mission marker, I should. Claude, please. Okay. Donald Glove there. Oh shit. Shit. Are you serious? Okay, so I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna abuse autosaves.
Is that gonna put you too far back?
No.
Oh,
it'll restart, but my wanted level should be gone. Okay. So now the only thing that's really unoptimal is I have to find a car here, but it's not too bad since I have to switch out for a specific car anyway, so I'm not keeping this car. But it would still have been nice to have a car that's slow as shit. So this is the Cheetah, the one car that, I've been talking about this whole time. I think it is a very nice looking vehicle.
Until you crashed it instantly.
Yeah. Here I got, you have to get a Colombian gang car because you have to trick the Colombians into thinking that you're one of them. So they let you into a specific area. So right there, you might as well tell going back and forth. It's because I was desperately trying to maintain control of the vehicle. So here is the area that the Colombian gang cars can spawn. There is one right there, and hopefully it is not locked. But it can be locked. But it's not. Let's go. So it's RNG, so a lot of people don't go for that. But I find it very hard to find a car that's fast, actually. So I just kind of hope for the RNG. This is the area. They let you in. They immediately know it's Claude because, oh shit, that's not us. Switch to the M16. Literally just need to hit any of them, like, once. You cannot aim in this game, so I'm literally just doing that and hoping. You can do a missile strat here. I'm opting to not do it. So you're looking for a specific NPC who is right there. So once you get him, he will follow you. Get in this car. He gets in. As soon as the NPCs open the door, you're good. You don't really have to worry about knocking.
Wow, you go in, you slaughter them, and they still let you get out.
Yeah, man. I think it's more of a sensor on the metal gate itself. It's just like, alright. We're back here. We're not back here. We're going to Donald Glove.
His name's Glove. His last name is Love, not Glove.
No, it's Glove.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Love. How do you know his name? Did you read?
It just showed up at the bottom of the screen when you picked that dude up.
I'm pretty sure it's Love.
No. It's Love.
Here you just have to stop. He'll go out. I don't think there's any way to prevent him from getting there. But I could be wrong. 40 grand just for dropping the guy off.
We did kill a couple people.
I see a decent enough car. It's orange. Never seen an orange Stinger.
Stingray or Stinger?
Stinger. So orange Stinger here. I'm pretty sure that's racist. Waka Gashira or whatever the fuck. So now, yeah, that's actually, because that's why I don't get a new car here, because you need this. That's why I took it from you. So you have this, and you're going to a parking garage. We've passed by it a few times. There are alternate strats to what I'm going to do, that allegedly are faster. I've never seen them be done, but people mention them all the time, where you can snipe this character. But everybody also says that it's kind of hard, so you don't want to do that if you're just learning. You want to keep your eye out for a faster vehicle because you are not going to leave here with the Colombian car. You just gotta hope that Yep, okay, so we're Banshee spawn there. So we drive up here. Get out 1, 2, the third light there. And we are going to shoot in the middle. Over to the side. And sometimes it'll take a little bit, but he should die. And you'll get a pop-up message whenever he does die. But the past couple times, he just...
This time he might not die.
I don't know, because I don't want to leave the area until he's dead. But I also don't want to just stick around waiting for the inevitable. Because I have also made the mistake of going up there, and then it triggers a cutscene that takes a little time. But he should die. I just don't know. Because as soon as I go back up there, he's gonna... Yeah, dude, why is this one interesting?
Should do 4 shots with it.
So, yeah, see? He's dead. So, as soon as you start to do something else, he fucking dies. When he should just die immediately, but...
Do you think it might have something to do with
the car itself. It might. Maybe I'm supposed to stay in it till he does die. But if you leave in the Colombian car, you will not get mission passed until you get in a different car. So, mission pass there, we're going back to Donald Glove or Love, whatever his name is. I think the next one is called Grand Theft Arrow or Drop in the Ocean. I think it's Drop in the Ocean. Grand Theft Arrow, no, you cannot fly in this game. Fun fact. Because of 9/11, you cannot fly in this game. They have taken the ability away. So you don't. You can fly if you know how, but it's.
I think.
Yeah, and I did not learn how to do it. I'm not going to be doing it. So it is Drop in the Ocean. So you want to go to the airport. No, you don't want to go to the airport. That's not bad. I'll just get the contract. You want to go back to the main island, which is the opposite of where I was going.
Are you aware of what's happening?
No, what's fine. It's fine.
Oh, boy.
We're not too far off. If I have a really big setback, I'll call it, but I feel like I can do this. Should have despawned. Traffic. Where am I going? Fuck up.
Is this where you're set?
No, it's not a big setback. I'm just failing to understand where the route. But this is sort. You can easily flip your car here, so. You have 48 seconds or a minute or whenever you get here. There is a timer before you actually do the plane getting here. You don't have to jump on the boat before getting into it. You can just press Y near it. I see a lot of people jump into the boat, and that is dangerous because Claude cannot swim. Or, I'm sorry, the lore in GTA 3 is that the water is so polluted that it kills you. Tommy, in Vice City, there's sharks. And San Andreas, CJ can just swim. So. You want to just maintain. There is a route, but I don't know the exact route for the drops. I just know to follow the plane itself and don't get too out of its path. I direct everybody to look at the propeller. It's trying.
It's just going.
Yeah, it's trying.
That's actually kind of a smart way to do it without having to animate it.
It is definitely trying to do something. There's 6 packages in total. You will have 4 stars after leaving this. One strategy is going to a pay and spray, but I never do it because it's just don't care. Okay, that is not good. I'm not. So you want to park the boat and jump. A helicopter will shoot at you. Cops will do some crazy shit up here, so
like that.
I could die here. I intend to not. Be careful going over that ledge if I haven't mentioned it already. Cops will just fly the fuck out of over this ledge. But yeah, you're supposed to go to a pay and spray to get rid of your wanted level. But I mean, it's gonna take 5 seconds to do that when I could just hope I get lucky and drive straight back. Something with me is that I tend to adopt all the risky strats and just have done them so often that I don't think they're risky. It's just what you do. I'm not entirely sorry. Rooting off course there. Yeah, it is a little wild. Here, you should be fine now. The orange stinger's still there, so I have a car for this next mission. Grand Theft Arrow is the next mission. I gotta remember that. So, Grand Theft Arrow, and then after this mission, you... then you go to the UK. Oh, this is the mission where I need to go to the airport. It's hot.
Yeah. It's weird about that, not making a lot of noise.
That's fine. I'm just dealing with it. Sweaty straps. Don't do that. Don't do that. I actually am just gonna die here. Don't fall off the ball.
Not optimal. Not optimal.
Not optimal. The bridge itself is also RNG and can be very unoptimal, but...
Thank you for retrieving those packages, but they
Thank
were
you
only a
for
decoy.
retrieving those packages.
Only a decoy?
Oh god, reading. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But like, ah, fuck. Imagine being so close to stealing a vehicle in real life, and then you turn around and see a cop. You're like, I'm gonna fucking do it. And then you're like, oh shit, I'm glad I didn't do it.
I'm really glad that light changed to green.
Facts. Imagine being in a situation where somebody just violently rips you out of your vehicle.
You just let it happen?
I feel like you would, you know? Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Are you really just gonna, like, fucking... I feel like that's also insurance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you have to get Grand Theft Auto insurance on your policy?
I don't know.
Also, do you ever think about how genius the name Grand Theft Auto is for this game?
No.
It's so genius because you're like, well, you really do more than Grand Theft Auto, and it's like, yeah, but what do you do the most? Yeah. What do you do the most often without even thinking about it in this game?
Yeah.
Stealing a fucking car.
You're right.
And in the older game, or in the newer games, you actually lose the appeal of stealing a car because usually you'll get a car. What am I doing? I'm talking and I was muscle memorying a different mission. Okay, so Grand Theft Arrow. So, yeah, okay. Don't just plow through this. Kind of slow down right before you hit it. It's not developed. So you come over here. I think the Colombians again. The Colombians are like a. They're doing some shit. You kill them. There's the dodo. So you have to get in the dodo for the game to be like, oh, the shit's not in the dodo. And then if you know how to fly it, your strat would be to fly the dodo. But I do not know how to fly it, so I'm not going to fly the dodo. Oh shit, it's at the construction site. So now you just go straight to the construction site. And if you see, I don't know if you noticed, but the dodo itself has its wings chopped off. So it kind of eliminates that. I think that's how the developers got around just removing it from the game, is they kind of crippled its aerodynamics. So its physics are all off. So unless you... Yeah, I don't know either, but that's what I think. So unless you, like, dedicate a year to learn the jankiness on how to fly that thing, you're just never. So.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works, because I doubt when they were making this game, they're like, alright, so when they have this wingspan, it'll fly perfect.
But they cut it out and it's like, alright, you're done.
So that's another risky strat, jumping off the bridge there, that I do it so often that I tend to not have issues, so it's kind of just what I do normally. That should not have happened, but I think that's faster than hitting into that. So here,
okay, I thought you were gonna...
you have to jump onto your car, jump onto their car, jump over to this, and then jump over here to hopefully not die. And you can get shot during this cutscene, so you kind of just hope that you don't die.
Well, you already did. You can see the gunshot.
And then, okay, so the Yakuza has taken this over. Pick up some extra ammo here. Oh, it is love. I thought it was glove.
Run over a Yakuza member.
Yeah, I didn't mean. They're okay. They're pretty chill.
You kill like 3 Yakuza evenly down the side of the chill.
They're chill.
You still in their cars. That keeps fighting.
Well, I'm part of the Yakuza now, I think, so it's technically my car. Technically. I don't know. Like I said, Claude is very complicated, gentlemen. Or I guess it would be more fair to say that Claude is simple while his life is complicated.
Yeah, it seems like he just goes with the flow.
He's just, yeah. I mean, you know, he was working for the Mafia on a whole different side of the city, and now he's just, his whole life has taken a 180.
I mean, someone tried to kill him, so he's like, alright, let me run away.
I don't even think he harbors resentment. I think he just, you know,
He just ran him over just to do it.
You know, he ran him over because, you know, they paid him. They paid him. So you don't want to make the mistake there of doing the D again. You really have to keep in mind that A is in a new location. If you do the D again, then you fucked yourself over, because then your autosave is on that mission that you don't need to do.
The word that you just said.
Do the D.
All of it. The entire sequence.
So I should really be deswatting traffic, but I'm just not. I'm having a heat stroke. You don't have to worry about going through there anymore. Just optimal RNG there. You come up here and bait, I think, is the next mission. Yeah, bait. She's smacking homie. If you remember, he's the guy from the boat. Okay.
New car spawn, there you go.
Yeah, okay, so I don't know if I ever explained this to you, but in the older GTAs, when you drive a vehicle somewhere, right? But that has to despawn during the cutscene. So rather than just keeping your vehicle spawned, it has to despawn your vehicle and then respawn a vehicle that closely matches the vehicle that you had. So that is not the same vehicle you drove in.
Yeah.
It may look like it has the same damage, but a lot of the times it doesn't have the same damage, and it doesn't have the same paint job. Here you can look for if the bridge is doing that. There you go. If you're waiting for the bridge, you can look for a faster car. Really, the cop car would be the only thing to switch to, but I think it's faster. I think it is very interesting that this old game has this mechanic when the newer games don't. It just seems like something that I should pay attention. I'm going to get this cheetah here.
If you see how that bridge animated, it's super easy to do.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking, like, why would it, you know, it seems like it would be, yeah, it would, but it would be neat, right?
It would be more of an inconvenience.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's neat if you're casually playing. Like GTA 4 takes place back in Liberty City, and
oh, I feel like that's a plot hole.
Oh, well, I mean, it's technically there's a theory that this trilogy does not take place in the same universe as the new games. So 4 and 5. 4 and 5 are in the same universe, but 3, Vice City and San Andreas are not. But that's just a
theory. Yeah, a game theory.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm getting very I mean, it's a combination of me not despawning properly and so you want to make sure that you don't wipe out completely there. You build up a lot of speed going down there. This whole mission is to get all of these cars to follow you to a specific location. Once they go from a bright pink to that kind of grayish pink, you know they're following you. So you don't have to really worry about anything other than getting to the location. After that, do not exit the vehicle until these cars are all here, because it fucks up the AI and it'll have them like going around in circles. So there's 2 ways of doing this. You can just sit here and let them do it, which is the safest strat.
Slowest, probably.
It's slowest but safest because, you know, you run the risk of blowing your car up if you go out there. What I'm gonna do is wait for them to handle the first 2, and then when the third one comes, and I know it's gonna be in there, I'm gonna handle it. Which actually, they might just, I mean, they're doing a pretty good job right now. They may be able to just finish this. No, yeah, I think this is all done. Shit. Yeah, I probably should have done something here. Yeah. They had promise in the beginning, but
it's because they went right in the middle of the other cars.
Stuck in animation. Okay, so pager, never read the pager. Don't read something. Oh yeah, that's a. I also think it's very interesting. It's just crazy that open world games just have it to where you don't have to do.
I'm getting tired. I don't know why. I mean, I wasn't
Hopefully I get good RNG on this bridge. So when I was playing earlier before coming here, I had hit the bridge. As soon as it started, I did 3 backflips and then I hit it. So if you bump into these cars, it freaks them out. But I was actually lucky enough. Not that.
Pretty lucky,
That's actually why you do what I did, is to get the That's actually fun. Whoop!
Keep telling yourself that. Oh, well,
Again, I do not intend to kill any innocent person. So
why do you have to apologize?
Because I feel bad. I feel like they're just trying to live their life in this game.
Everyone. If it was me, I'd hit every single one of them.
Espresso to Go is a bitch of a game.
What?
Espresso to Go is a bitch.
Of a game.
Well, game idea.
Why didn't you take the Yakuza one?
Banshee's better.
But this one's messed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch vehicles anyway during this mission. Because I am going to run into half of these things instead of blowing them up with a rocket launcher reload. Bonk. These are the bonk strats.
Like lemonade stick.
No, I got Yeah, they're espresso stands, but I guess they put Spank in their espresso, so they're like selling people coffee, but they're getting them addicted to their drug at the same time.
Yakuza doesn't want this.
I think the whole lore is that all the gangs want to control Spank, but the Colombians are the main ones doing it right now. So, I think the Mafia doesn't want Spank, but everybody else wants it. But they just want to be the only ones doing it. Maybe at some point, if this pops off and people want to see more GTA 3, we'll actually do a casual playthrough to understand the story. The biggest thing with this mission is just remembering the route. If you don't know the route, it'll fuck you over and the run's dead.
If you're down, I think if the audio is good on this, I'll upload it to YouTube.
Okay.
Cool thing.
So, I need a new vehicle. Good one spawns. I'm taking... there's the Banshee. There's the Banshee. Get the fuck out of the car.
Sorry. That pedestrian flagged him down for you.
He was like, okay, I'm gonna get my car back by helping him.
Sorry, chat, for them hitting my mic.
Okay, no. I'm having a hard time remembering. So, I need to go this way. That was an accident.
He turned and looked at you.
Yeah.
I think that was more than an accident.
So you have to go to each island. I choose to go this way because I think it's the fastest, and so it's just how I learned. So you eliminate the espresso stands on this island. This island is very dangerous because you've pissed everyone off, so everybody wants you dead.
Is this the main island?
Yeah, this is the beginning island, where the Mafia is. And
main island. I'd say it's the main island. You spend most of your time here.
Yeah, you spend most of the game. But there's only 2 on this island, but the second one is kind of a bitch. I might actually just get out and shoot it with a rocket, if I have rockets left. I don't remember. But that also runs the risk of the Mafia shooting the car.
How many more missions do you have?
After this, 2 more. And then, the end of the game. Okay, so pretty good there. No Mafia spawned. So now I just have to make sure that I can take the Banshee back to the other part of the island, which you can go this way and take a tunnel to the airport. Which is the tunnel itself is kind of a bitch. In a fast car. In a slower car, it's not that bad. The faster your car, the more you're going to have to bob and weave and all that. I'm just taking this Banshee. Just so I have a fresh car. 355 left is not bad to be getting to the other ones. So, I think this is a pretty good express over there.
No, on that last one you just said, you turned around and ran into it in the front. Could you have just backed into it like you
I don't think so, because I don't think you can build up enough speed. Because you do, the same way when Evidence Dash, when you had to get the evidence to dislodge, you have to be going a certain speed.
Why is that car?
Alright, that's what we call a 7th return.
Not often.
You saw it.
Yeah.
You saw it.
And he pulled a star on you.
A Colombian gang car tries to run into them.
But instead it was a cop.
He said, well, I'm not going to say I should have got that at you, but... so here, I'm going to go straight up. Are you serious? that should have destroyed that. Whatever. So I have 2 rockets. That's not bad. I fucked up. I fucked up. Okay, it's not that bad. Not that bad. Not that bad. I just need a car now.
Wait, did he just go around for you? That car just turned around.
Oh, this is a terrible vehicle.
Yeah, but it's a car.
It's a car. That's hard to move that car.
Okay, but
is that also a banshee? Infernus, better. Stinger is not the best, but it's better. Yes. Yeah, that dude's trying. He's like, I got this, guys. I'll stop him from destroying our business. I got more than enough time unless I fuck up getting to this last stand. So. This is not the death run. It's just this is a example of a poorly collision mesh item. Oh man, so we got here, so we're going to skirt into here, and we're done. So the A. We can take this very fast, so just make sure you hit the brakes immediately. Some of these things. There's also lag in this.
I can definitely see frame drops, yeah.
Like, which, again, just goes to show you that, like, the fucking performance difference between the Xbox Series X is like, you think that it wouldn't be that different.
Yeah. It's going down.
Yeah.
Going off the way down.
Bonk. Short side. 146.
No.
Not
doable.
It's doable. I just think I'll be done at. Where's the way out?
I'm alright. Keep going.
Can't see. Can't see.
Definitely not doable now.
No, it is. I'll still finish at probably about like 155.
Why do you have minus the top?
I love Mario. Yeah, I wish I was better. I've only ever beaten one Mario game in my whole life.
Which Mario?
New Super Mario Brothers U.
Mm.
Or I'm sorry. Is it?
There's one on the Wii.
There's one that got ported to the. It's the one that got ported to the Wii U, but I played it on the Wii.
Yeah, I played on the Wii.
Okay.
Actually, we have it here.
Claude, please.
You did that your own.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like.
You should just stay in the car.
I can't. Well, I probably should. Banshee's faster. So. What am I doing? Sam is airport. Oof. Oh.
And they didn't even move.
They're probably dead.
No, I meant like the car didn't move at all.
Maybe they have They saw me coming. They saw me coming. Okay, so I almost lost control of Banshee there. Bridge again.
Why'd you have me go around?
I'm supposed to go to a whole separate area, but I'm going straight to the place I need to be. It wants me to pick up a rocket launcher from a certain area, and then drive a boat to the airport. But I'm just going to go straight to the airport and wait for the plane.
So you have one missile, Joe.
Yeah, and I can get a missile from one of the people while waiting. I know what it was. I don't know what in my fingers led that to happen. Again, don't run into this. That helps me. So, like Grand Theft Auto, you're in pretty much the same area, but you're going over here now. Please do not flip. That was lucky. That was so much luck right there. So here, I'm going to stop here. And these guys have extremely strong weapons. He has the missile, they have M16s, and an M16 will fuck you up just as bad as it fucks up them. So you want to make sure they're all dead. You don't have to worry about that.
So are you going to blow up?
Yeah, you're going to blow up.
So is it implied that they were going to blow up the same plane? They had rocket launchers.
I think so, yeah. I think that they were also going to blow up the plane. It has a spank shipment, I think. So, you know, just a thought right now. So, the Donald Glove guy, or Love guy, is who's, you know, putting all of this information out there. And he's part of the feds. So, maybe the federal agents are the ones supplying spank to the city.
Almost as if the CIA, when the CIA, I mean,
yeah,
you know, supplied one of those drugs.
Cocaine, crack.
That's what it was.
I don't know, dude. So here you kind of just wait. You can fuck up, so you have to.
Okay. Oh. No thing went right over you.
I think you have to collect these packages in a car. I could be wrong, but you need to be in the car anyway. So. Bonk. 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 Okay. And then you have 4 stars. Not good. Not good at all.
But doable. Maybe not doable.
So here, if I remember the path correctly, I'll be able to get rid of 1 of the stars, which I will.
Oh, you did it. You got it.
Yeah, I got the 5 stars. So 3 stars is way more doable than 4, but 3 can still fuck you up. So, and I have a damaged Banshee, so we're about to see how much fun this is. So right off the bat, bit of avoidance right there. Again, they're probably going to do some crazy shit like fly over fucking ramps and stuff to get to me. The good news is with the risky strat of jumping the bridge or jumping off the bridge, I really won't have to worry about big prolongations. I just have to make sure optimally, which
you passed it. Okay, what?
So that's not the worst thing. At least I'm down here, but do this. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna take it off at this point because I can just use a stinger. Please don't bust me. Please don't bust me. Okay, so pretty good recovery there. I hope that a cop car almost kills me here because that'll be fun. Yeah, so they can fly, dude. Like, you're here and right beside the fucking thing. So this is the last mission. So 152. So I'm probably looking at a 154. So which is good. It's not the best I've done, but it's a right about at the time from the person that I learned this speedrun from. So we're just going back once again toward the airport. A lot of stuff takes place on this last island here.
You have enough money?
Yeah, and right is at 83,000. So, like I said, I think a lot of that stuff is from people remembering the original version and just being like, "Oh, be careful not to spend money." But you can be a little lenient. Like, I buy extra shit on the beginning of the island And then even though I accidentally picked up that shotgun, you know, it didn't kill me.
Will there be credits?
So there are credits. There's actually a funny thing at the end, but the speed run stops as soon as the credits start.
How long will it be? Should I have that mouse then? I know you're...
I mean, I would just... You can go ahead and take the mouse, but I mean, as soon as I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I am going to show you a new strata.
Okay.
Which I've been able to perform pretty
well.
What is the word? When you can repeat something.
Insanity.
I think I said it earlier. When you do something, I can't even talk. My voice is fucked. When you do something over and over. It's almost. It's when you do something over and over to the point where you can do it correctly more often than not.
Is it worth it?
I may die here. 27 health, that's not good. May want to die here, honestly. Because I think I might kill myself for getting
food.
Consistently. I've got it down to where I can do the strat that I'm going to do consistently, rather than just trying it and then failing all the other times.
Is this it?
Yeah. So.
Well, you failed.
I did not fail. So on this house, you can get a rocket launcher.
Oh.
Okay, that wasn't the best. Because you have to give up all of your money, or 500,000 of your money and your guns to those people. So you're out of weapons, but
there's a rocket launcher up there.
Yeah. So the whole point of the ending is to destroy a helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have the rocket launcher early, you can destroy the helicopter early. So you don't have to really worry about... you can save, like, 3 seconds doing this. Because instead of destroying the helicopter, once you get to a certain area, you kind of just... my car's still running. It is. You just destroy the helicopter early, so all you have to worry about is running to Maria.
Mm-hmm.
You're also rescuing Maria. That's some sort, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Why you're rescuing Maria, I don't really know. I think she loves Claude or something. I don't know.
But Claude doesn't love
Claude loves him.
He loves himself.
He loves him. If he could find a way to profit off his debt.
Hey.
So here, you're like, oh, well, how are you going to do this big old running gun scene? But they give you some. So here, you pop. You have just enough ammo to kill these 5 people. Kill them in this order so you can pick up their M16 from these 2. Pick up the M16 here. 16. Guy over here. You don't have much ammo, so be careful with missing shots. See? Okay, that guy fucking got 2 M16 shots. Okay, so here you want to switch to the missile launcher. It's going to do a brief cutscene. There's Maria being captured. Catalina is there. So, blow up that. The helicopter is there. Good. Blow this up. Back to the M16. You don't have to blow up that barrel. You have 3 more people here. This guy has a flamethrower that can really fuck up your day.
He won't. Okay, he will die.
Yeah, he'll die. I'm really trying to optimize here. Claude is out of breath. And at this point now, you don't have to worry about shooting anybody else. you can just run straight to Maria if you think you have enough health, which 100 health is more than enough. So I'm just going to run straight toward Maria and game. So, 158, not the best.
I mean, you did like 152 today.
Residents in Cedar Grove have been coming to terms
But
with
this is all that actually, this is the only official time I have. So. Technically, that other stuff.
Local resident Clive Denver described to police a single gunman that he saw fleeing the scene.
But yeah, so the ending cutscene here is her just going on about, like, oh, I thank you, I love you, all this thing, and it's strongly implied that God shoots her.
Anyway, what was I saying?
Strongly implied.
I forget.
So it'll cut to black here before that ending credits, and all you hear is
homes as people ran for cover. Several citizens were injured in the
Claude
panic as gunfire was
I got my
exchanged
money.
between ground forces and a helicopter circling the dam.
Actually, I cannot understand why he would have done this.
Better than the fireworks on the 4th of July.
With the death toll already over 20, police are still finding bodies. There have been no official denials concerning rumors that the dead were members of the Colombian cartel, and still no leads as to the cause of the massacre.
It should be right there.
I broke a nail and my hair is ruined. I mean, can you believe it? This one cost me $50.
Which they're not. They don't actually have enough of money to see. Pretty good.
158.44.
Not bad. Look up the
Yeah. Look up the timers.
Yeah, look up the see what the world record is. And where I would fall in this. GTA 3 and then I think it's remastered would be. No, not that one.
Let me make it. Maybe I'll just type it out. Auto. Why is it?
There's 3, but right there. 117.
Not a lot of people have submitted for this.
I would be 14, I guess.
Or you'd be 15th.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people just don't like this game. They even the speedrunners that I learned this game from were like, yeah, I'm doing this because it's new, but I am not going to be playing this again.
Number 13 was 1 week ago. Besides that, the latest was 2 months.
Yeah, they played 8 months ago is when I think it came out.
Mm.
So you got people who ran it just to run it.
Yeah.
It's funny that none of the people that I watched run this are
submitted
or up there. But that gives me hope because I feel like I can at least be top 10.
Yeah.
I don't understand how they got 117.
I mean, you'll figure it out. And I'll get this plugin set up, and you can do it officially.
Yeah. Man, I think speedrunning was my calling in life.
I think you have made me inspired me to want to speedrun Kingdom Hearts 1.
I tried looking up a Kingdom Hearts speedrun.
The one I know has a lot of glitches and stuff.
Yeah, those are ones that turned me off. Like, I want to, after I get this down to where I think I can't really do better, I want to start Vice City, and Vice City
That's
implements a tad bit of glitches, but it's not like San Andreas.
Well, you know, there's all these different ones. You can do a glitchless
Yeah.
run.
Yeah. But also, like, I also don't think I want to,
right.
Like I think I talked to you before about San Andreas speedrunning is like, a regular speedrun of that is 4 hours.
Yeah.
And that's decent. So, like, I don't think I want to play a game for 4 hours straight, while also having to remember shit. So,
yeah.
I think hour 30, about 2 hours is my max.
Wait, it's us.
We're the only.
I was gonna raid someone in this, but
A dude playing the original.
this is not it.
That is modded. Is that GTA 3 online?
No.
No, that's GTA 3, but it's online.
GTA 5.
No, it's GTA 3.
This is 3.
That's
that good.
I mean, it's modded. You can make modders made the remasters look 1,000 times better. That's why Rockstar took them down before they released it. Or maybe that was. I don't know what the fuck that was.
This is definitely. This looks like a BR. It's not PUBG, but this is definitely not. I think it's PUBG. I haven't played PUBG in so long. Maybe it is modded because this is a server. It's 5M. Yeah, this is GTA. They have 5M in the top right corner.
So it's modded to look like that?
Yeah. Well, it's probably GTA 5.
What? Oh, you put it in there.
You turned off the
Xbox.
There. Well, I'm not gonna rate anyone. We're just gonna edit off here. Yeah, thanks for swinging by. People who swung by. My father, he was here. Thanks.
My dad was not here.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't support my streaming career.
Alright, that's it from us. We'll see you maybe next week. Maybe not, because we're lazy. Peace.